Hi there, welcome to the Gardens and Graveyards channel. My name is Charisma, and today we're in the front yard and we're going to plant a little memorial for my absolute soulmate dog. His name was Cosmos and we lost him several years ago, but he is still my soulmate dog. I've had dogs since him and they're all great and I love them, but Cosmos, he couldn't be replaced. He was incredibly special to my entire family. He took turns between myself and my mom and my brother and my sister, and he would spend weekends with them. He would go see Uncle and Auntie and Nana, and he loved them. He knew who they were. I would say, "You want to go to Nana's?" And he would get so excited because he got tons of treats and got to sleep on the couch at Nana's, but he was absolutely spoiled rotten. He was my rotten lab. He was a Rottweiler lab, and like, he's the reason why I continue to have dogs after him, and he's the reason why after the dogs that I have now, I'll probably never have another dog, because the reality is there's just no one like Cosmos, and I can't get that level of friendship and loyalty and trust with any other dog. The reason we even got Jack was because Spencer was so enthralled with the relationship Cosmos and I had when Spencer met us that he really wanted a puppy for himself, and so that ended up being our first dog together. So we already have a memorial in our backyard for Jack, who did move into this garden with us when we first moved here. So he got to experience a little bit of living on the coast before he passed away. But Cosmos did not, and I still think he deserves a little space in my garden because he would have loved it here. And he really loved the beach. When I got Cosmos as a puppy, we got him at the Newport Humane Society, and he came to me in a very magical way. I really wanted a dog, and we went to the pound, we saw this puppy, and I just fell in love with him. But I didn't have I was living in a studio in the back of a garage with my boyfriend at the time, and I didn't have a car, and I lived like an hour and a half away in a car, so there was no way I could just like walk him home with me. And my boyfriend and his mom and picked him up for me, and he was there waiting for me when I got home from work one day. And then we quickly found a home, and it sort of catapulted us into living a more established lifestyle, because we needed a home for our dog. So he got to hang out with me for a little over 10 years, and he went through a lot with me, an abusive marriage and a divorce, and he got to meet Spencer, which was special that he got to be a part of that little aspect of my life too. And he got to meet my stepdaughter, because he was there with me through all of my infertility issues, all of my miscarriages. He was there every single one of them. And so the fact that he got to meet my stepdaughter and see me as a mom in some capacity meant something to me anyway. So I have a chocolate Cosmos flower in my garden in honor of him. It is a dark black red Cosmos, and I have finally found the perfect pet memorial that I want to add into it. But first, into the garden. But first, I wanted to plant more Cosmos, and these are the single sensation Cosmos seedlings that I planted in my Tower of Seeds several months ago. I'll link that down below. Just recently, we took apart that Tower of Seeds, separated out seedlings, and spread them around the medicine garden. But today I wanted to also get those seedlings out They look like this. Good and established roots, nice tall stems, and I want to put them around the chocolate cosmos and let these are an annual cosmos and this is a perennial cosmos, which is kind of a fun thing. But I thought this would be a fun little patch to put together in honor of my boy. First, we're gonna remove any weeds in the area. So we have bindweed in here and strawberry. Don't need that. All right, so we're just gonna separate these out best that we can. Put some over there, put some here, over there, here. Okay, I am gonna put Plant Town in and put these in and get them watered, and then we will place the little memorial. Look at what I found. Isn't this the most precious thing ever? So Cosmos, he looked just like this. Except this dog has a tail, and Cosmos did not have a tail. His tail was docked as a puppy, like a Rottweiler style dock. But he was an all black lab, and he didn't have any markings of a Rottweiler, but he had that big block square face and head and jaw. So he looked muscular and beefy, but he had like the coat of a lab, I think. Well, he was really shiny though. I don't know if that came from the lab or the rat. Anyways, it doesn't matter. He holds a special part in my heart, and I'm grateful to make a space for him in my garden as well. So I'm gonna put this down here with the little patch of Cosmos that we just planted, along with the one that was already here. So here is the chocolate Cosmos that is a perennial that comes back year after year, and this fine ferny foliage that we have throughout here. They're limp because I just watered them all, but those are the single sensation Cosmos kind of surrounding it, and we're just gonna tuck this little memorial right in here. Let's see. Just want to make sure it stays there. Oh, isn't that so precious? I love it. That's gonna do it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you have a place in your home, your garden, that can hold space for the love that you have in your heart. Until the next time, keep celebrating your life, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.